Good evening. I'm George Ellington. You found stories for sleep. Tonight, I'll tell you a quiet story, not to keep you awake, but to help you drift off. My words will carry you for a while, and then the sounds of the night will take over. The aim is simple, that you fall asleep before the story ends. Tonight, we walk down one of the most famous streets in the world, Fifth Avenue in New York City. But it is not a night of rushing crowds or loud horns. It is Christmas Eve, and the late hour has hushed the city to a gentle whisper. We stand where the street is wide and glittering, just near the grand glow of the Rockefeller Christmas tree. The tree, crowned with its bright star, lights up the whole plaza. The air is crisp and cold, but still the light feels warm. Look up at the majestic buildings, their limestone and granite faces washed in the glow of holiday lights. We will move slowly. We will not hurry. We will just observe the stillness of this great, quiet night. Take a slow step with me down the avenue. The pavement here is solid and cool beneath your shoes. The street lamps cast a soft yellow pool onto the polished asphalt. Everything is still. The traffic is almost gone now. Only a few stray taxis glide silently by, their tires making a soft hissing sound on the cold road. They are yellow flashes, disappearing quickly into the deep shadows down the street. The night is quiet. The night stays quiet. We are not in a hurry to go anywhere. Our journey is only to look at the light and the stillness. We pass the great department stores. Their window displays a world of slumbering fantasy. The glass reflects the thousands of lights on the buildings opposite, making the world seem to sparkle twice over. The reflection wobbles slightly on the glass, as if the whole city is gently swaying in its sleep. Inside the windows, the scenes are frozen. Mannequins dressed in winter silks are holding silent poses. They are waiting for Christmas morning, completely still. It's a safe sight, an ordinary sight, a simple picture of peace. We can hear the distant faint sound of the wind. It picks up slightly, finding its way between the tall skyscrapers. It is a gentle, cold sound, like a sigh of the sleeping city. The tall, grand archways of the buildings look like sleeping giants in the low light. They stand guard over the quiet street. The big red bows and garlands wrapped around every lamppost are perfectly still. They wait for a morning breeze that hasn't arrived yet. Everything is waiting. Everything is at rest. The red of the bows is a deep, sleepy color in the dark. We continue our slow walk. The avenue is wide, very wide. It feels almost empty under the huge dark sky. Look up. We can see the dark velvet of the night between the towers. The deep night is all around us. The sky is a heavy, dark blanket pulled over the city. The light from the great Christmas tree warms the air. It sends a soft, deep glow that carries through the whole area. The light is steady. The light is slow. It doesn't flash or jump. It just is. We turn our attention to the sidewalks. They are wide, too, made of smooth gray stone. They are completely empty. Only our slow, gentle footsteps make a sound. The sound is soft and quickly absorbed by the stillness of the night. No crowds, no sudden noise, just the steady, soft walking. Imagine the feeling of the cold marble steps leading up to one of the great buildings. They are quiet now. The doors are closed, safe and closed. The city on Christmas Eve is a heavy, soft blanket wrapped around us. The world has paused. The words will carry you for a while, and then the sounds of the night will take over. We listen to the subtle sound of the deep city air, the soft hum of distant machinery. It's the pulse of the city, beating very, very slowly, like a giant heart that has settled down for the long night. The hum is low and constant. It is a comforting sound because it does not change. We pass a small iron fence protecting a tiny patch of winter bare trees. Their branches are thin and black against the glow of the street lamps. They stand like delicate, silent sketches drawn upon the cold air. The wind whispers past them, a sound like brushing velvet. We see the reflection of the thousands of tiny white lights that wrap the ornamental trees planted along the sidewalks. The lights are not bright. They are merely pinpricks of soft, steady white. They make the darkness feel less dark. They are gentle points of guidance. The rain keeps falling. No, wait. Tonight, the wind keeps breathing softly between the buildings. The deep golden lights glow steady and soft. We are walking slower now, taking in the deep peace. Look at the texture of the buildings, the smooth, cold stone, the small carved details over the windows. In the light of the Christmas decorations, these details are thrown into soft shadow. Everything is texture and shade. Everything is safe. We think of the high windows above us. Behind them, people are tucked away, asleep, or waiting quietly for morning. The whole great city is folded in on itself, resting. The feeling is one of being protected. The size of the buildings is immense, but they feel
like sheltering walls now, keeping the night quiet for us. They are guardians of the great silence. We can see the faint rhythmic rocking of a small decorative bell hanging from a street sign, moved gently by the passing air. Ting, ting. No, wait. We hear no sound but the deep city air and the soft wind. No sharp sounds, only the gentle hum. We continue to walk slowly, slowly down the avenue. The street is long, but we don't need to reach the end. We only need to enjoy the walking, the soft, gentle, continuous movement. The golden lights are everywhere. They are steady, they are restful. The rhythm of the walking is constant. Step, step, softly, gently. We are present in this wide, still place. We imagine a thin layer of snow, not quite visible, beginning to settle on the edges of the window ledges and the tops of the empty cars. It is a slow settling, a gentle covering. Everything is covered and quiet. The large wreaths on the doors of the quiet banks are motionless. They are deep green circles against the dark, heavy wood. They smell faintly of pine and cold air, a very gentle scent. The wind keeps breathing softly between the buildings. The deep golden lights glow steady and soft. The air is cold and clean. The world is resting. We are winding down. The end of the path is near. The words are getting softer. They are meant to be background now. Just a continuous, gentle flow. The scene remains the same. The long, wide street. The tall, quiet buildings. The soft, steady, golden light. The very faint, continuous sound of the night air. The simple, safe repetition guides us deeper into rest. The avenue is quiet. The lights are steady. The walking is slow. The night is deep. Rest now. Rest easy. The story is almost complete. The sounds are ready to take over. That's enough words for tonight. If you're still awake, let the soft winter wind speak for me now. Rest easy. Sleep well. I'm George Ellington, and I'll be here again with another story for sleep. Good night.